Well, hello and welcome to this preliminary overview of Tolaga's broadband pricing platform. This platform compares over 5,000 pricing plans across the globe, with particular emphasis towards incorporating broadband offers that span the cross-section of the market. This short video will provide a preliminary overview of the broadband pricing platform and will be updated as we introduce new features in the coming months. Clients access our platform by selecting the associated benchmarking platform tab. When they do this, a screen will open with menu items including benchmarking for service prices and device subsidies, price comparisons amongst service providers, and several new features will be implemented into the benchmarking pricing platform, such as to account for unlimited plans and also functionality to enable service providers to evaluate proposed pricing plans. If we select the benchmarking tab and have the benchmark service prices radio selected, we can compare pricing plans in terms of their monthly usage caps relative cost. We evaluate the usage caps in terms of the average and standard deviation of the price per gigabyte sold. We can create a list of countries, service plans, and contract durations to analyze. The chart that compares the service provider's plans is highlighted. In the horizontal axis of this chart, we assess service providers according to their market share, and on the vertical axis we show the mean cost per gigabyte sold. The size of each bubble is the standard deviation of the cost of gigabytes sold. For this chart, we amortize device subsidies according to the contract duration and subtract them from the price. You can see from this chart we're comparing AT&T and Verizon in the US with everything everywhere in the UK. AT&T has more expensive smartphone plans, and Verizon is the most cost-effective in terms of its data plans. It is worth noting, however, that we're taking the simple average across the plans, and therefore it does not account for the relative adoption. The other benchmarking we do is to estimate device subsidies for all plans where they are paid. We access the Device Subsidies tab by selecting the Benchmark Device Subsidies radio. We have the option of selecting countries and the associated service plans which we wish to compare. In this particular case, we've chosen to compare operators in the US with those in Hong Kong. The chart displays this comparison. Along the horizontal axis, we have the market share of the service providers, and we use market share to classify whether they are disruptive, in transition, or large. The mean device subsidy is shown on the vertical axis. The size of each bubble in the chart represents the standard deviation of device subsidies. In addition to benchmarking, the platform also conducts direct comparisons of pricing plans amongst service providers. The platform allows us to select from a list of service providers which we'd like to compare. The comparison evaluates service plans in terms of their monthly service price, in this case in US dollars, relative to usage caps associated with the plans. In this particular case, we are comparing the plans of Verizon and AT&T. There are several functions we plan to implement in the future. You'll note that the benchmarking we've done so far in the platform is for data plans that have usage caps. In the future, we plan to extend this benchmarking to incorporate unlimited plans. We also plan to include functionality that will allow service providers to evaluate proposed service plans relative to other plans currently offered in the market. This evaluation will also account for key network and service costs. With that, I'd like to thank you for your time. We hope that our price benchmarking platform is of interest to you, and if you require any additional information or have comments regarding our approach, please contact us at admin@tolaga.com. at tolaga.com.